everything that's happened to David, he's not only disoriented and tired, he can't see what's happening. The Hebrew word here suggests the kind of exhaustion that fogs your judgment. Have you ever been doing that? You've been so tired that you can't think clearly? It blunts your instincts. It's like walking in a thick, choking mist. I don't even know how far I've gone. I don't even know if I'm still on the path. I don't know if my next step is going to drop me into a pit. And if that's not enough, there's a second danger, the text says. In the path where I've walked, they have hidden a trap for me. It's not something haphazard off in the distance. The snare, David says, it's in my path. And he's not even describing a punishment for wandering into forbidden territory. These traps are laid right where he's supposed to go if he's going to remain faithful. They're like spiritual or emotional IEDs waiting to blow up when he walks over them. And this just doubles his tension. He's not just lost in the fog. Somebody's actively working against him, designing danger for his undoing. So he's got this inner weakness, he's got some external hostility, and it's just crushing his human spirit. And yet, right between these two threats, look at the short declaration, you know my way. Do you see that in the middle of the sandwich there? You know my way. These four words are the hinge of the verse. They're not spoken in relief because God has explained the whole situation to him. Listen, David, let me tell you all the details, how it's going to work out, what's going to happen. No, it's spoken as a confession of trust when David doesn't have clarity. David doesn't know the next turn, but he knows that God has the map. To say, you know my way, it's not just to agree, okay, God is omniscient, right? The fancy word that we use to say that God knows everything. God, you're omniscient. He's not just saying that. He's actually entrusting his actual life path to God's keeping. He's acknowledging my story is not random. My story is not unobserved by God. And this is where everything we think as modern people collides with faith, because wisdom today, it insists that peace comes from knowing, right? From mapping every contingency, from planning every outcome, controlling every variable. Become your own Batman, right? I've got a plan for everything. If anything goes wrong, I've made something for that. We might call it situational awareness. And you know what? It's in its proper place, that's wise. But the idol underneath that instinct whispers, if I cannot see it, it cannot be safe. And David's confession dismantles that idol. In this moment, he longs for foresight. He rests instead in God's sight.